So it is Saturday and I am going to wrap up Troy's Christmas presents because he and Lucy are out for a couple hours, so I figured it's the perfect time just to kind of get it done. I've been storing them in this bag in our closet. I don't think he's seen anything, but at least if I wrap them up and then stick them back in the bag in the closet, he definitely won't be able to see them. So they're gonna be gone for a couple hours, so I'm gonna take this opportunity to wrap up the presents and just kind of be done with that, and then I'll just have to wrap Lucy's presents, which we're getting tomorrow, which I'm very excited to get her presents. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, and I'm gonna label the stuff that I'm gonna put in his stocking versus under the tree so I can remember what they are, because I'm not gonna remember in another week and a half when it's actually Christmas. So I'm gonna put some, well, actually I'm gonna put a I'm going to put a podcast on and wrap these up. Alright, presents are all wrapped. Like I said, tomorrow Troy and I are going Christmas shopping for Lucy's presents because obviously we're with her like 90% of the time, and tomorrow she is going over to her cousins and her grandparents to make Christmas cookies. So we are going to use that opportunity to get all her Christmas presents, which I am so excited for. I have a couple here that my mom had given me, like some markers and crayons. So she has a couple of things here, but we're gonna go get the rest of her stuff tomorrow, and I'm so excited to do that. Okay, we got it. Nice. No, we should attach both of them.
We will, but you want to start with one and then we'll attach it after.
How does that make sense?
You sure?
Yes, and usually I would attach them all at once. You just have a big ball. Yeah, but you know what? It'll be good enough for tonight, and it will make somebody very happy.
Oh yeah. Mama.
Mama. Mama.
I want to put the Christmas ornaments on.
We are going to. Let's let Daddy finish putting the lights on, and we'll get these on, okay?
I will go reach some there.
Oopsies.
Christmas ornaments. I want candy cane. I want to eat some. Candy cane.
Here, look. You think I got the hooks?
Not too shabby.
Look at that.
Just jeans, a dress shirt, and
Thank you.
We do it like that. Oh, they don't.
Here, you gotta put them on like a. Here, oh, well, that one's kind of broken. Here.
Oh.
Sorry.
Hey, you're supposed to be there.
Hello, it is a Monday, not morning, it's afternoon now. I am off to my gestational diabetes test / doctor midwife checkup for, oh my gosh, almost 28 weeks now, a couple more days, and I'll be 28 weeks, which is crazy. Yeah, so this is like third time's a charm for this appointment. Finally going to have it. So I'm headed there now. Lucy's gonna hang out with my mom for a couple of hours while I'm there, so I have my laptop so I can get some stuff done. So I'm gonna head off there, listen to a podcast in the car. Maybe I'll try and get a couple of clips while I'm doing it. I don't really know if I'll be able to get anything. Right, I just finished up at my appointment. I had my regular appointment, and then I did the glucose test. I had like the lemon lime flavor today. She's like, sorry, we don't have any of the orange. I guess that's the popular one. It was still gross regardless. It was like carbonated but not, so there was like a little bit of fizziness to it. I mean, it wasn't awful. It kind of just tasted like Sprite, and like I like Sprite, but still icky. And you have like 5 minutes to drink it. She was like, oh, you're really good at drinking it. I'm like, yeah, I want to get it over with. And then I just sat for an hour. And it was just nice, honestly, because I just got to do some work on my computer uninterrupted, which almost never happens now. So that was nice to be able to do that. And honestly, the hour flew by. Like, I feel like I practically just sat down and then it was over. And I just got my blood drawn, and she did such a good job like drawing my blood. I literally didn't even feel the needle go in, which is amazing. And I wasn't able to eat or drink anything while I was waiting. I could like have one little sip of water after I drank the drink just to like wash the taste away. So I'm like so thirsty now because sugary drinks is not my thing. So I'm gonna chug my water on the way back to pick up Lucy, which I'm going to head out for now. It is 3:30 just about, so kind of when I was expecting to be leaving. It's already like practically dark. So we're gonna head out and I'm gonna go pick her up, and fingers crossed everything, all the test results come back clear. And back with the munchkin. Obviously we're not driving, we're hanging out in the parking lot waiting for Daddy to come out of work. Good morning. It is.
I don't know where my pop.
I don't
know what to do with my ear pop.
It just happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Good morning. It is.
Ear pop.
I know. It's Tuesday. It was a rainy morning, but now it's kind of clearing off, and it's like actually quite warm, so it's really nice out. Off to the post office, what feels like the 20th time, with a nice stack of letters to mail. I finally decided to get my act together and send Christmas cards, and it's December 17th, so better late than never. Hopefully everyone gets them by Christmas. We will see. I think this is like one of the last days where if you send stuff, it'll get to people before Christmas. Not sure though. What? What, babe? Well, we're gonna go there first real quick. It's to mail these, and then we're gonna go to the museum, okay? Our family. So, mailing the letters was a success. It wasn't too busy in there today. So we're gonna head off to the museum today, or now. Even though it's literally turned into such a nice morning, I promised the museum, so we have to go to the museum. And maybe this afternoon we can hit the park or something. But I had to get a book of stamps because I had so many letters to mail. A book of stamps is expensive. It's like almost $15. But I didn't want to, I didn't want them to ask them just to stamp 15 letters for me, so I just got the book of stamps. We're back from the museum, and I'm just having some lunch. It was so good. So we showed up, and I literally had no clue, but they were doing like a paint activity. And I had no idea, and we showed up like 5 minutes before it started, so it was great. So we were able to go do this fun little paint thing, and you like stick it in the dark and it glows in the dark, which is super cool. There are. So that was really fun, and we just like spent like an hour and a half there doing all their fun activities. So that was a really nice way to spend the morning. I don't know, honey. Got some leftover squash, mashed potato, and this like sesame ginger chicken. I know it looks gross, like piled up like this, but it tastes amazing, and it was so good last night. I feel like I've barely spoken to the camera today and yesterday. It's just been a bit chaotic, but I'm kind of hungry and I want to make a little snack, so I'm going to make a smoothie, I think. So I've got my cup here, and first I'm going to add some water. That really need to get used up, so I'm going to add in a whole banana, some frozen blueberries, a little bit of oats, a scoop of yogurt, there's some protein, some peanut butter. I love peanut butter so much. I'm just gonna add a little bit of this just for a little extra protein. Just chocolate. And a little bit of cinnamon. Trying to think what else I could add.
Daddy.
That's about it, honestly. Here she is. I'm gonna blend her up.
Hey.
And it's delicious. You can't go wrong with this combo. Good morning. It is Wednesday and it is officially
Hi.
1 week until Christmas, which is very exciting. We are about to make some coffee and we're gonna head off to library story time this morning. So we're gonna take it to go.
Because we're here. Let's put the spoon.
Okay, we are gonna go for a decaf this morning.
I want that. The put down is hard.
Yeah, you can push down. Here, let me see.
Why can we not do it with a spoon?
This one's just kind of easier to scoop out with this thing.
We're almost out of decaf.
I know. Oh my goodness. You want to press it down for me? Yes, I did. Oops, that doesn't work. Okay. Let's get a mug all over the place. Okay, go ahead and pull it forward. Okay, coffee is made. Of course, have to do a little taste test.
Mine.
How's yours? Cheers. Ding. Finally, wow, this lighting is bright. Finally in the car. We're gonna head off to the library.
My belly's feeling.
Well, we're off to the library and the playground. And we'll catch you later. We are finished up at the library. Can I show them the ornaments that you made? I'll give it right back. Today they were making little Christmas ornaments. A little tree, a little snowflake. So we're gonna go home and hang this up on our tree. Here you go, baby. It has been a day. Feels like it's been a week. It's just been a week. And it's only Wednesday. And it's a week until Christmas. Super exciting. In the past like 2 weeks, Lucy has stopped napping. She no longer naps. So it's a bit later, we're home, we have had lunch and everything. Lucy is just chilling on the couch. Unfortunately, it's that time of year where things are going around, so she's just not feeling her best. So we're just having a chill out. Like I was saying in the car earlier, she's stopped napping now, and we do free time every now and then, just for like some quiet time. But yeah, she's stopped napping, so that's been an adjustment. And I'm just wondering, any other moms, how do you get stuff done when your toddler stops napping? Because it used to be like we would do a lot of our things together and then she'd go down for a nap and I would get stuff done, like cleaning, etc. But like now I don't really have that time, so like when are we doing it? Because it's definitely been an adjustment. I was kind of hoping she'd keep napping at least until after baby was here. That clearly isn't gonna happen, which is fine. I knew it was gonna happen eventually, but yeah, just like, when do you get this stuff done? Do it while she's like awake and she just does independent play. But it's certainly been an adjustment. So I thought I'd do a little belly update. A little focus, there we go. Just about 28 weeks. Baby is cooking away. Absolutely crazy. Just getting so big. I think I'm officially in the 3rd trimester, I think, which is crazy. Nothing fits me. I wear leggings pretty much every day. Most of my shirts and stuff still fit me. I'm just wearing mostly oversized stuff and like sweaters and whatnot because nothing's fitting me very well. But anyway, she's watching Bluey and she's not feeling great, so I'm just gonna do some things around the house while she hangs out on the couch.
No, they're upside down.
I can see it though.
No, you can't. It's dotted lines.
Oh, it's dotted lines.
Can you do it?
You want me to do a tree on yours? I'm gonna do the long ones on the side. We can color.
Oh, no.
You're right. How could I forget a star on mine?
I think it's dotted.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Trying to think we have some.
We do indeed have some stuff to make a star. I am fresh out of the shower and really in the mood for a little sweet, warm drink. So I was gonna make some hot cocoa. Unfortunately, I'm out of any of my favorite magnesium hot cocoa, like Sleepy Time hot chocolate. So I'm just gonna do my regular old, like healthier version of hot chocolate. I'm gonna show you how I make that. So of course, first mug, and I'm just doing a single serve. So I'm gonna measure my liquids in the cup and then pour it into the pan. So I'm gonna do half the cup with water and then fill the rest up with milk. Then I'm gonna dump that into my pot. I'm just taking some regular cocoa powder. I'm gonna do about 2 heaped tablespoons of that. A little pinch of this vanilla powder for some flavor. I have some dark chocolate chips, so I'm just gonna add like that much. Oops. A teeny little dash of cinnamon. Sprinkle of salt. Oops, I'm gonna knock this over first. And to sweeten it a little bit more, I'm gonna add some maple syrup in. Just a good little splash, probably a couple of tablespoons. So I'm gonna put this over here on medium heat, and I'm just gonna mix it up until it's all combined and nice and hot. Just need to have a little taste test. It's yummy. I mean, it's obviously not that sweet, but it is delicious. And it's just like a nice little healthier version of hot cocoa, I guess, if you're craving something sweet. It is so good. And now I'm gonna go and peel my next craving, which is a grapefruit, which I have one of almost every night, and I have for most of this pregnancy, not gonna lie. Okay, so it is Thursday, and tomorrow Lucy and I are going to see my friend. So we thought we would make some cookies to bring over to her as like a little Christmas gift, because it's probably the last time we'll see her before Christmas. So we're gonna make some chocolate chip cookies. They're brown butter chocolate chip cookies, actually. I just browned some butter on the stove and it's been cooling off for a little bit, so now it's time to make the cookies. So we are going to add 1/3 of a cup of the brown butter, which I have over there, which I've already made, 2/3 of a cup of light brown sugar, and 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar, along with 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I didn't have any granulated sugar, so I just made my own with some plain old sugar. I didn't have molasses either, so I just used a little bit of honey to make it into brown sugar. So I'm going to add my brown sugar in here and my 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar. And here's my brown butter. Just gonna scrape that in here. And we're gonna add in my vanilla. Yeah. So these are actually egg-free because I don't have any eggs, so I found an egg-free recipe. So instead of eggs, I'm in 3 tablespoons of yogurt.
Yogurt?
Yeah. Okay, then we're gonna do a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda and 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. I got my big old thing of baking soda, and I want a 1/4 teaspoon of this and 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. And then it does call for salt, but I use salted butter, so I'm just gonna omit the salt. And then I'm going to add 1 cup of gluten-free flour. Hey, okay? We have to wait until we're done.
It's okay.
So while I wait for the rest of my butter to melt, because I feel like it's just way too dry, I've got a couple of bars of this Ghirardelli's milk chocolate that I'm going to add in.
Can I have some?
Here's the dough. It looks much better now that I added a little bit more butter. And we're going to add a third of a cup of chocolate chips. Get a little taste. I'm going to add the chopped up chocolate I have, and then just a little sprinkle of these dark chocolate chips.
Can I have?
And then this dough is going to go in the fridge for 20 minutes to chill before we bake it off in the oven. Okay, so it's been about 20 minutes, and now I'm going to scoop these out onto the tray.
Smoke those out.
Yep. And then just kind of roll them into a ball. Like that. That's it. First you scoop and then you do the thingy, okay? And it makes about 6 to 8 cookies is what the recipe says. That's it. Good job. Now you scoop it out here. Good job. Maybe. Yeah. Roll. These look like they're gonna be amazing. Okay, put it right there. Perfect. Into the oven these go for 9 to 12 minutes.
9 to 12 minutes.
All right, here are the finished cookies. They look and smell so good. Obviously, they're not all like the same size, but close enough, right? They smell so good. They took a little bit longer when they cool off, honey. So I'm gonna let them cool off on the tray for a little bit, and then I'm gonna put them on the cooling racks just so they don't fall apart when I try and move them. And we'll have a little taste test in a bit when they cool off. These look so good, especially there's no egg in them. Like, yum.
If I told you not to say anything, you tell you what.
So we're gonna do a little taste test. Here's the cookie. It looks amazing.
It looks amazing.
Help yourself. Mmm.
Chocolate.
Yummy. Obviously, I think they'll get better as they cool off, but initial taste is yummy. I just wanted to hop on real quick and end the weekly vlog here. I got so much footage. This is gonna take me so long to edit. I literally thought I didn't have any footage, and I actually have a lot, so it's gonna take me a hot minute to get through it all. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in next week's vlog, which will be Christmas.